with the amount of games that I played on this account. No,
Okay.
I wouldn't consider it.
And tell me, you can see my screen now.
Yep.
Okay.
So the beginning of the season, I was playing a lot of AD carry. I was doing with a friend. So that's what all the AD carry games are about. Just recently, I decided to switch to jungle just because I hate all the fucking AD carry champions. So I decided that I was gonna switch to jungle. Um, I've been liking KHA'ZIX and Sejuani mainly. I can't seem to win games as KHA'ZIX, but I try my best, and that's mainly what I'm trying to do here is to try and figure out how I can. I honestly feel like my issue is I can't close games.
Mhm.
With the lead that I have, because I've gotten like 7, 8 kills, 8-0, like by the 12-minute mark, and the game should be over.
Yep.
But I just personally can't figure out what I'm doing wrong, not being able to close those kind of games, and that's happened a couple times.
Okay. I mean, that's something that a lot of people at like every rank kind of goes through. It's like, oh, it's kind of like the wall people hit, where like,
Hmm.
you know, they'll climb from whatever rank they're at, and then they'll hit a wall, and usually there's like, usually there's just a lot of like, there's obviously a lot of little things, but there's probably like one big thing, like well, like just for example, let's just say like you don't know when it's time to stop farming, and like
Yeah.
you when you reset, instead of going for a camp, you're supposed to just run straight to a lane, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
just for like an example, like let's say it's top lane, and or say it's early game, both junglers three camp top,
Hmm.
and then you die and give them double buffs, and like the other jungler like doesn't, but he has to recall.
Yeah.
Like in challenger, typically most junglers will both from base just run right back top lane, because
Hmm.
both junglers, like the one jungler is gonna assume that you're trying to go get your doubles back, and the other jungler is gonna be like, okay, I want to get my doubles back. So it's like, instead of like, oh, maybe I can do Gromp and then go, it's like, no, you want to get there faster than the other guy because you're both anticipating each other to be up there, right? So
Hmm.
there's a lot of like little scenarios that happen in the game that, obviously it's very game specific. So like, that's obviously not going to happen every game, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of scenarios where the same type of things will happen in every game. It's just the way they happen is usually a little bit different. So
Yeah.
um, understanding like just more of the game is is like through playing the game more is definitely what you want to be doing. So you have a lot of games. I guess you really didn't play much last season, or
No, I haven't played a lot. I think since season 4. I think that's when and I don't even think I played that much back then. But yeah, this is the first season that I'm actually playing, planning on playing the entire season.
mm-hmm.
I think I've played like 30 games in the past couple, like probably 4 days, maybe or something like
Okay,
that. I'm just trying to, honestly, just I'm tired of being shit. If I'm gonna be honest,
yeah,
and I kind of, and that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm doing this.
that makes sense. Um, okay, so and you haven't jungled before this, so do you feel that you are a platinum 5 level jungler, or
I've always been one of those fill role players.
yeah,
Just like the I've been playing since season 1,
okay,
and I've always bounced around roles. I've always ended up back at AD carry, and I don't think I'm gonna go back this time. But it's I think I'm a platinum level jungler. I would say that. I think that I need to diversify my early game a lot. I normally just camp buff camp and then go top lane.
mm-hmm.
I think I need to start like looking at my lanes and like if my bot lane's gonna have trouble, maybe swap it up to go
Starting top
support.
side, yeah,
Yeah. But I feel like I think for the past like a lot of games I just go bot buff, wolves, top buff,
yep,
top lane. And I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time too because normally I go to scuttle right there, right after that, and then I feel like I'm walking around a lot
you
and
are.
not actually like
You are.
either.
You're in platinum 5. I would bet my life that you are walking around a little too
Oh,
much.
I am walking around
Yeah.
plenty. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I either need to like probably either be doing a camp or putting pressure when I'm walking around a lot, I'm sure I'm doing it a lot, walking around a lot. But in that, at least in that first 5 minutes of the game, I don't know exactly.
Like you find yourself like you're looking for something after level 3, and it's like you find like the enemy jungler just did a full clear, and now he's like all of a sudden a level ahead of you, and you're kind of playing
Yeah.
catch up, and it's like, oh wow.
I do find myself like that a couple of games. Normally it's around when I'm 3.5 and they like hit 4 off a camp. Like I feel
Hmm.
like I'm like a half a level behind at that point, and I feel like that's just unacceptable. And I don't know and I don't exactly know where that's coming from.
Yep.
It's probably me just walking around a lot.
Yep. And I mean, it is part of that. But like on some champions, you have to understand, like being that far behind or being that far ahead if you're the other person isn't always a bad thing. Like say you're playing like if you're playing something like Sejuani or Zac, like being half a level behind isn't really that big of a deal. Like it's kind of a big deal, but like you can be behind a KHA'ZIX in levels like a little bit as Zac, because you're maybe pressuring the map a lot more, or
Mm-hmm.
just something of that nature. And there's a lot of champions like well, Zac's a bad example because he's actually pretty level dependent with Z.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like Sejuani can be pretty effective even if she's a level down, like an assassin jungler. Like
Yeah.
if you're playing against a Nidalee and you're like a level down, or like 2 levels down, you start team fighting, it's not gonna fucking make a difference. Like you could
Mm-hmm.
just, if you get a good ulti, you're gonna wipe them. That's just the way it
Yeah.
is. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you're like playing Zac and you're doing that shit where you just go like buff camp buff, and then you play a game of KHA'ZIX, you go buff camp buff, and then you play Sejuani and it's like buff up, like that doesn't work like that. Like it's
Yeah.
it's it's too. I'm sure you get away with it a lot, but it's too like static. Like it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit's gonna change, and sometimes your top lane, like sometimes, like I don't know if you're just doing it out of habit, then you're probably not even like top lane probably isn't even gankable some of these times, and then you really are wasting your time.
Yeah.
Because if you go red, wolves, blue, and then top, like your birds are up, your gromp is up, and your golems are up. So if you want to farm it and you're only level 3, like you have no XP in level 3, so what are you gonna go to you're gonna fail the gank and then walk down to your gromp and then walk all the way down to your birds? Like
Yeah.
it's pretty bad to do that.
Yeah,
So
and I find myself doing that a lot, and I would completely agree with you that that is definitely one of my biggest issues is my early game. Just I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time in the early game where I
hmm
could be doing something.
yep, and like I said, it's worse on some champions than it is others. So those are the kind of things that you can't allow to happen on KHA'ZIX, because
Yeah.
if you do that, you lose
Hmm.
basically. I thought this was a main jungle game. I was like, what the hell is this shit? um. Anyways, so what champions are you trying to play in jungle?
Um, Mainly I'd say Sejuani and KHA'ZIX. I enjoy playing Kane. I don't know if I am knowledgeable enough to play Kane effectively.
Hmm.
But I mean, just from watching your stream and listening to you talk about Kane, I feel like I know enough to where I could play the champion. I feel like I have a hard time determining which game, like just from champion select straight up, what game is a good blue Kane game and what game is a good red Kane game. And I have the same issue with KHA'ZIX, like that 15 and 6 loss that you're looking at right there. I evolved Q first, and after playing the game, I don't feel like I should have evolved Q. I feel like R evolve would have been a lot better, just in the state of the game that where I got. I got to 15 or 20 minutes, and I was like, I really wish I had R evolve right here.
Right. I mean, it kind of depends on what side of the map you're playing towards. It looks like Darius wasn't. It looks like you, from the way this looks like you got a couple early kills top,
Hmm.
and then at that point, it's kind of like, okay, you got your Ornn ahead. Is this the game we're doing?
No, I'm doing the Kane or the game right there. No, you gotta keep scrolling down. It's 12 and 5. One day ago. Yeah, right there, that one.
Okay. Well, like in a game like this, like going top early to get your Ornn ahead is okay, but at a certain point, it's like, okay, how far ahead am I getting my Ornn? Like,
Yeah.
is it really making that much of a difference, or do I have to start going somewhere else? So.
Yeah, definitely at 20 minutes, I was like, I really wish I would have put pressure somewhere else on the map because,
Hmm.
I feel like I got kills, but it ended up feeling like it didn't matter.
Hmm. This is the type of game where Q into R would have actually been acceptable. Because if you were gonna play around your top side early, like you can make picks on Yasuo, Lulu, and Tristana mid game, with your R evolve. But then it's also like I want Q evolve because I want to deal with Rammus and Darius. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, oh damn, like what do I... and Q evolve is good against Yasuo as well. Um, but there's like some scenarios, and this would be one of them, where it's like, okay, I want Q evolve at 6 because I want to deal with their top side, and it's like once it hits mid game, I need to be able to deal with the rest of them. So our evolve would have been acceptable second this game, and you probably did QE or QW. So
Yeah, I did Q. I believe I did QEW. Yeah, that was level 17. I went QEW.
okay. Just a general rule of thumb you can follow on KHA'ZIX is like, if you're going like QE evolve is like kind of not good because it's like you're basically picking two different ends of the spectrum. You're like, okay, I want to do a fight that I win over time, and then I also want a reset on my jump, and it doesn't really make sense. It's like you kind of pick one or the other. So usually when I do Q evolve, you'll usually see me go W right after. And then build wise, you went Dustblade first probably.
Yeah, and then that's another problem. When I do Q evolve, I'm not 100% confident on my build.
Well, okay, a general rule you can follow is like if you are fed early, just go Dustblade and then go back Cleaver. Like this is a fine build. I don't like the Death Stance is a shit item. Don't ever build this item. But Q into W is Dustblade if you're fed early and into Black Cleaver is really really good.
Would you go after that last Whisper?
In this game,
in this scenario, yeah, just randomly.
Probably GA.
GA, yeah.
Yeah, probably GA and then Last Whisper, whichever one I needed more. Or like, it would probably depend on the scenario of the game. When I recall with 1300 gold, what's better here, BF Sword or Last Whisper, and then I would make my decision off that.
Got you.
This game, oh shit. This is a 100% R evolve game.
Yeah.
It's not even up for debate.
I agree.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of problems that I can just tell from just what you're telling me right now, a lot of what is going to be the issue here is you're just going to fuck yourself over from the start of the game. Like, you need to path towards the side where you're going to have the most success. And when you're playing something like KHA'ZIX, it's just, if you do it wrong, then you're going to be behind for the entire game. And if you get the kill, then great. But the thing about 3-camping to top is, like, it's even if you get the kill, it's still not even good for you XP-wise.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult because it's like, wow, like if you're against like a Rengar and then you like 3-camp topside and you get a kill, but he just full cleared, and then you both recall, like he's just gonna beat you out anyway. It's kind of like okay, it's very like, and this is what comes from playing a lot of games, and this is good. You have a lot of games already, so this is really really impressive that a lot of people don't play many games and they want coaching, and I'm like, okay, well, buddy, you gotta play the game, right? Like it's just the way it is. You could read up like as many basketball books as you want, but until you get on the court, you're not gonna like you can't apply it. It's just you actually.
I started actually playing a lot during preseason, so it says season 7 gold, but I actually ended plat 4 after playing through preseason.
Okay.
And then got placed plat 4. We climbed. This is what me and my friend were doing as AD carry support, and we climbed to plat 350 LP or so, like the first day or first week, and then something came up and we weren't able to play as much, and I decided that I wanted to switch to jungle. So I've been playing jungle a lot recently. I think I have like 35 games or something like that of jungle in a row, with like a random support game when I got autofilled or whatever. So but yeah, I'm just trying to. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. Are you confident with? Are you like actually confident with playing on this account though in jungle, or would you?
I think I am. I feel like I've played a lot of these games, and I find myself. I mean, so I've heard. After watching your stream, and I've heard you said, when you're playing and you're losing, if you don't feel like it's your fault and you don't feel like you're tilting, you should just continue to play, and you'll get better.
Yep.
And that's what I've tried to do. I think I played like 15 games yesterday, and I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
Of course, it's undeniable. Yep.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
And that's okay. That's totally okay.
Oh yeah. And it's just like but I never felt like I was tilting, so I just kept playing.
Won this game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the last game of the night, and
that's a good game to end on. You got payback for it the next game though.
Oh yeah, I did for sure, and that's the one we're gonna watch. So we'll see. I probably threw that one too, but that That 2 and 12 game was a fun one. I enjoyed playing that one. Um,
That's funny as fuck.
but yeah, but I do think I feel confident playing jungle. It's just that I feel like I don't know my win condition a lot of the time, and I feel like that's what my main issue is.
I mean, like, if it makes you feel any better, like, when I was, like, first climbing, like, I didn't really... Like, the reason why, like, when I'm on stream and I'm talking about these things, like, oh, you know, it's important to try to figure out your win condition, or, oh, every game isn't your fault, like, stuff like that. These aren't things that I thought of when I was climbing.
Yeah.
I was in your spot when I was climbing. I'm like, holy shit, like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? But, like, I was just playing...
And
I was
that's
just...
exactly how I feel. Like, I've played through those games, and I honestly could not tell you
Yeah,
what
because you can't.
why I lost.
You can't, because you only know so much. It's like, it is what it is. Like, you can't... That's why I'm so confident that watching your own replays when you're a fucking gold player, there's no point, because, like, you're only going to be able to see what a gold player can see.
Yeah, I'm just watching myself jungle, and it doesn't look like I
Yeah,
can't,
you're like, of
pick out
course
the
this is
balls.
what I would do here, because
Yeah.
that's what I did here. Like, I cringe...
I
I cringe so hard when people are like, oh yeah, watch replays. No, I don't think so. Like, it's just... Like, the only stuff you'll notice is, like, the super hindsight shit, where it's like, oh, this Baron didn't work? Looks like it was a bad Baron. It's just like...
It's like, alright, like, I shouldn't have engaged here, and it's like...
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, a bronze player could have told you these things, right? It just... So, I'm really... I'm against a lot of these things, but the way that I try to, like, convey, like, my advice and my tips on my stream is, like, if I was watching this is what I would want to, like, be told. Like, oh, okay, like, you know, I can go on YouTube and type, what are the... Here, I'm actually just gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna pretend I'm a Metaphor viewer right here. Metaphor isn't giving me the answers on how to climb from bronze. How to climb in League. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. It's just a random...
Great thumbnails.
What is up, guys? Welcome to...
I can't believe someone actually can make a video this long, like, talking about this. I wish there was, like, a thing in here that would say everything, but... Is like a TLDR? Yeah, this is literally what people say. Pick a champion in one trick. Don't flame. Tell people where rewards are. I don't know, dude. It's just bullshit. I want to see. I really want to see a video of someone with, like, timestamps or something that, like.
Here's Professor Colley. Notorious.
It's just bullshit. Whatever. At the end of the day, it's just bullshit. I really wanted to see this though. Please just give me one. God damn it, no one like does a TLDR. You would think that, like, these videos, the people that look up these videos, you would think there'd be someone making a TLDR, because these guys don't actually want to be better. They don't want them to be better. They just want to...
Instant gratification.
Yeah, they just want to, like... Or they don't want to get better, they just want to be better. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
I hope this isn't League of Legends. I hope that's on a League video. Is that the Riot Fist?
Yeah, that is.
Oh, yeah, I'm not opening it. How to climb into silver. Tips from a platinum player. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so we're trying to play Sejuani and KHA'ZIX mainly, is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's actually kind of an issue with that, is that those champions are pretty popular, and also I'm pretty sure Sejuani is going to get nerfed soon. I did a coaching session yesterday, and this guy also likes to play Sejuani, and I told him the exact same thing, like, finding champions that you want to play, but they're meta champions, is very dangerous, because it's like I would never recommend to be a one-trick KHA'ZIX. Like, if I'm telling you to one-trick champion, I'm gonna tell you to play Kayn. I'm gonna tell you to play Vi. Something that people don't see often, and the enemy's, like, never gonna pick it. And the odd time they do, just dodge. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But KHA'ZIX, KHA'ZIX has been popular for like 2 years now. I'm sure sooner or later he's gonna get nerfed out of existence. Like, I think it's gonna happen at some point this season. Riot's been pretty good at that lately, though, in terms of, like, making it so, like, a lot of champions are playable. Like, I don't know if you've been playing since season 1. So do you remember how Evelyn was, like, a literal troll pick for, like, the longest time?
Yeah.
Like, if you picked it, like everyone just thought you were trolling. But like,
Mhm.
I mean, I guess in lower elo, if you were to play Teemo top, like people would probably think you're trolling maybe. But like that's obviously just a joke. But like,
Yeah.
there's no like actual troll pick anymore,
Mhm.
in my opinion. They're pretty good at balancing these champions out, and if you're actually good, you can play whatever the fuck you want. I tell everyone this. Everyone's like, "Oh, Metaphor, what champ should I play?" I don't care.
Yeah.
Just something that you enjoy. Like, because if you play something that you don't enjoy because some streamer told you it was good, and you lose on it, you're not gonna have any fun at all. But if you're playing Kane, and you're doing your shit, at least you're playing Kane and having fun. So like, it definitely makes losses easier, and it makes winning more fun. So
Mhm.
um,
And sadly, that's how I feel about KHA'ZIX. I actually don't mind losing games as KHA'ZIX,
mhm.
like in the way that you described, but I definitely understand the sentiment of I should probably find something that's a little bit less popular, just so that
Yeah,
in the event that I actually do get good at that champion, I'm not gonna get fucked if it becomes
super broken.
pig ban worthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it kind of ruins it. So like, and I'm kind of like a cringe kid. Like when Evelyn just came out, the new Evelyn, I was spamming her like crazy, and then it's like I'm telling everyone, I'm like, guys, the shit's OP, and everyone's like, nah, Metaphor, you're stupid. Like this is just terrible. This is
Mhm.
terrible. And then it's like, oh wait, Evelyn's busted, and then everyone started playing her, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to play Evelyn
Yeah.
anymore.
I remember
Everyone's
like
playing
it
her
was
now.
like the first day after she came out, she had like some abysmal win rate.
Oh yeah, it was so bad.
And but and then like because and then everybody was like, all right, Evelyn's a troll pick again.
Yeah,
But then like slowly you start seeing her win rate climb, and then they did those
yeah,
the buff on what was that, a W buff with the MR shred.
yeah. And then
And
they
then
made it so like minions don't proc their
yeah,
passive, so like, oh,
yeah,
it's so fucking good, man. It feels so
yeah,
nice. Yeah, and then it just starts climbing, and then oh, okay, she's like really OP. So
yeah.
same thing.
Can't play her anymore.
Yeah, now I'm just like, wow, I don't want to play Evelyn anymore. Everyone's coming to my stream like, oh, why don't you play Evelyn anymore? Because everyone else does. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to say that, but like, shit, it kind of feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, I got you.
At least Kane isn't popular yet, but he's just so bad in high elo.
Yeah.
It's so fucking dumb playing him.
And
Plus,
the reason that I like champions like KHA'ZIX and Kane mainly is because that you can work from game to game, and like it's like a completely different play style.
yep, especially with Kane.
And that's what I really enjoy about the champions. But
Yeah.
yeah, like you were saying with KHA'ZIX, and then I haven't played very much Kane.
Right. It's like it's not like you're playing like let's just a classic example would be like, oh, you're playing Nunu. Most people think that you should just be counter jungling, where it's like
Yeah,
pretty one-dimensional playstyle. But then it's like Kane. It's like, oh, I could gank here. I could farm my jungle. I could counter jungle. I could go blue or red.
yeah,
You can do this, that, and the other. It doesn't really matter what you do. But identifying what the best thing to do is per game is where the actual skill comes in. Like, oh,
yeah.
okay, I'm going this form, and I know I'm going to be counter jungling this guy. Like this game right here.
Yeah, that
What?
was me going red and losing early game, and deciding that hey, I'm gonna build a nice battle for my Cogmall, but it didn't pan out.
Okay, but like
Just
for.
because I basically conceded the fact that I was going to be worthless.
Okay. This is like the type of game where even though they have three melees, I would have went blue, and I'm happy picking Kane here because I'm into Zac, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can go take
Yeah.
his jungle. He can't stop me. There's nothing he can do about it. Um, but it's like,
So I should have just prioritized bot lane and forced blue Kane.
but that's
Or
the thing. You don't actually have to do that. Like you just
how does the orb system like at what point in the game do I need to be like, all right, I need to avoid.
or like the 10-minute mark. It's like, okay, if my bar's halfway full and I kill someone from full, I'm probably gonna get my form. Or like before it would be like, okay, I have to kill like 4 people from full. Like anywhere below that, it's pretty bad. Um,
Right.
so yeah, kind of just think of it like as soon as it starts getting into double-digit numbers, then it's like, okay, I gotta start being serious. I can't like, I can't hit the wrong guy or I'm
Yeah.
fucked. So, like for this game, I would have just done a lot of farming, and then it's like post 10 minutes, I can just go bot, and it's like I don't even have to kill
Yeah.
them. All I have to do is AOE like both of them.
Mhm.
Because if you don't have to getting an actual kill doesn't actually give you more orbs.
Yeah, it's just the damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty. Like I said, I have a Kane coaching video I think going out tomorrow, and then my literal Kane guide out today, or not the day after. Sorry, like a week. Like a week. So
Yeah.
maybe hold off on Kane until that. So
Gotcha. Yeah,
um
like I would be a lot more confident picking him. It's just that I honestly like I can't personally like look at the enemy team and be like, all right, this is my game plan. I have I can do this and that and still end up being blue Kane and it's good against this team.
Well, okay. Well, are you picking Kane first when you pick him? Are you just like, oh, I want to play Kane here?
Normally when I'm first picking, I normally just pick Sejuani.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's just there's no like literal. There's like I don't know. I feel like if I'm first picking my team, I don't have to worry about my team not having a front line if I pick Sejuani.
No, Sejuani is a great blind pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I end up getting. It feels like I've gotten first pick a lot recently. That's why there's several Sejuani games, and that's normally like if I'm first pick, I'm like, all right, I'm playing Sejuani this game.
Yeah. That's totally a good mindset to have. I touched on this in the guide, but like, yeah, when I'm playing Kane, it's like I don't ever pick him first or second. It's always last pick, like, because I need to know like, is this gonna be a good Kane game? Because if not, wow, okay, this champ already sucks. So it's like, am I gonna make it even worse by potentially picking him blind? No, I'm not gonna do that. So it's basically just that. Yeah. Do you have Before we get into the game, is there anything like specific in the game that you would want me to go over, or?
I can't think of anything right now specifically.
Okay. Also, and so what would you say like your biggest weakness is? Like basically just walking around, or?
Walking around. I feel like I waste a lot of time.
Okay, that's the number one weakness that every player has that like they don't know they have. So, if that's good that's your main weakness. So, okay, we can just jump into the game. Can you see my screen still?
I can.
All right. Okay. So for this game, like I said, you're gonna go R-Evolve this game. This is the type of game where your lanes are actually pretty gankable in every lane. What is your?
I waste a lot of time top lane this game.
Okay. What is your like? What's your game plan going into this game?
I'm trying not to think of what actually happened in the game.
Don't think about it, man. Just don't think about it.
I feel like every single game that I play, my bot lane loses the 2v2. It feels like. I know that doesn't happen.
Of course,
that's what it feels like. So I feel like I need to prioritize bot lane. Personally, I don't know if it's best for this game state, but personally, I feel like I need to start spending more time bot lane. Because it feels like my bot lane just loses the 2v2 randomly every game.
Okay. So how come you'd start? Why would you start bot side this game then?
Because that was not my mindset going into this game. That is what I'm saying now.
Okay.
I guess right now, like I said, I default to buff top lane way too often.
Yep.
And that's just what happens this game.
Okay.
I go buff Wolves bot, and then I don't remember if we kill him top lane or not, but I do go top lane, and I feel like that's, looking back on it, that's probably not my best decision.
Okay, well, there's some things that can go into that. So, when ganking your top lane, when you go buff camp buff, you have to think, okay, well, both top laners are going to be level 2, unless you plan to wait in a little while. So, I'm not saying this game it's bad. This game, if Jarvan matches you, I think can go badly, but I think it could also go good. So, I mean, I personally wouldn't be doing this. I would have started topside this game. Because I'm assuming this is low elo, so Rumble's probably just going to flame spitter the wave and just shove Warwick in underneath tower. So Warwick's, it's not going to be, in my opinion, this lane probably won't be gankable. And if it is, there's a good chance it's a 2v2. And if it's 2v2, there's a decent chance that we lose it. So I'm thinking like, okay, what can Warwick offer me at level 2? And what can Rumble, fuck me with at level 2? And what does their jungler have at level 3? Because if he's mimicking you, like, Jarvan's pretty strong at level 3. I mean, so is KHA'ZIX, but Jarvan's pretty strong at level 3. And then I'm kind of like, okay, what about my bot lane here? So, typically, most Rakans and Tristanas will have, like, E and or they'll both have, like, well, Rakan will have probably Q and W, and Tristana will have E and W. So it's like, okay, that's a lot of stuff to work with. They both have Engage, and they both have CC. Like, that's a lot. And these guys both, they have no mobility, right? Caitlyn, a lot of Caitlyn start Q, and then they usually go trap second. So this guy wouldn't even have his E at level 3 or level 2, and Nami's fucking useless. So I'm thinking, like, if I can go bot while they're all level 2, I got a pretty good chance of going on them.
I agree. I think that that's one of my. I don't spend enough time in the loading screen just like figuring out which lane I need to go to, and I think I need to start doing that a lot more
Right, and then Brand's
before the game even starts.
post 6, Brand, with our evolve, he's just dead whenever the fuck you want to kill him.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty good. Okay, I really, really, really don't like Talisman 3-pot. I don't. If you've been watching my stream, you will know that I have legitimately never done that in my entire life. So,
Alright.
What's the reasoning behind that?
To be honest, I don't know. It's what it's, and I know that that's a really bad answer, but I really am not sure.
Look how many health pots you bought.
Way too many.
This is 250, 350, 400 instead of just 150 on refill potion.
Yep. That
you could end up selling back. Refill potion is a one-time. It basically costs you 90 gold because you're gonna sell it back eventually.
Yep.
So let's actually like never do that again. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. And machete's just way better.
Yep.
Talisman's only good if you're starting raptors and you don't start raptors anymore. So not really yeah, especially if you're gonna buff camp buff. If you're gonna full clear, I would still recommend machete, but it would at least make more sense to do Talisman in that regard because you want to be more healthy to clear all your camps. Basically, Talisman's a healthier clear. Machete's a faster one. That's basically just all you got to think about.
And I think that's what. I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses. I understand.
Okay. Okay, this is fine. You're guarding your shit, so that's good.
Yeah, I normally try to do the Fog of War peek right into the bush in the river to see if they're gonna invade right there.
Okay.
I know my Millionaire's not gonna stand by the tower.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I wasted a Q right there. I should have queued the little one probably.
Yeah, it's fine. Have you watched my other coaching videos or no?
I've watched the Silver Cane one, and I watched the beginning of the Vi one. I did not watch the entirety of the Vi one.
Yeah, this is good. At least you have some understanding of how Talisman works because you did the Wraith thing, so that's good. Okay, are you paying attention at the start of the game where the enemy jungler starts or no?
I normally look to see if bot lane leashed. But
that's really all you have to do.
Yeah, I think I would say that I do try to pay attention to that. Yes.
Because that's if you're looking for a level 3 play, you have to fucking know. Like you can't go for this play and not know if Jarvan's can be here or not. You just can't.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have to think to yourself, if Jarvan is doing that, then he's here right around the same time as you. The reason why he's not here is because he's doing his grump.
Yeah.
So, the way that we're moving like this, if he's not already here, you can kind of assume that they're thinking the same way as you. So, if he's not here, this guy already warded, so I'm assuming he knows he started bot side. I think getting a ward just somewhere, like maybe over this wall right here is okay. Because if Jarvan does decide to join this play, then he's going to be taking this plant over the wall, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to go for this play, either dropping a ward like right here, or dropping a ward like right here, or this is the best possible one you can put down is like right here. Because then you can see if they go for the plant, and you can see if they go this way. So, you definitely want to cover your bases, because like they're full HP. This fight isn't going to end early. This fight's going to take a little while to go through. So you do want to know if like, oh, can I use my E sparingly here, or am I going to need it for the Jarvan? Or it's like, oh, can I instantly flash after this guy, or no, is Jarvan going to be here? So when you know Jarvan's going to be up here, getting as much information as possible is really, really important. This guy should die here, 100%. Okay. So at this, when you get to about right here, you know this isn't warded, and even if it is warded, it's too late for him at this point. Warwick has hard CC, and you have your passive, and you have red buff, so you have a lot of CC. You don't have to jump here. All you have to do is walk like this and cut him off, which is good. The way that you're walking is like this.
Yeah.
So when you do this, you're giving him kind of a way out, whereas if you're walking like this, you're forcing him to want to flash here. But when you walk like this, when he flashes, you're in a worse spot. So
Yeah.
if you're pathing, it's very very small, but this actually makes a huge difference, especially if you're like right here and you can potentially get an auto off. If your auto attack animation starts, it'll finish as long as he flashes in range or in vision.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get your passive on this guy, he's fucking dead. It's just the way it is. So your main goal here, and in basically every single KHA'ZIX gank, is to get your passive. That is your main goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so he flashes, and that was a pretty good flash by him, but it was only available because we went into the lane a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I don't like using our Q like this. We want to auto and then Q here, like cancel our auto attack animation with our Q, because we haven't even CC'd him yet.
Yeah.
So he's gonna keep running after this. But if we land, auto and then Q, you get the slow, and then Warwick's gonna, Warwick's gonna want to participate in the play. Warwick shouldn't have stopped running. He's probably just like, ooh, got his flash, nice. But it's like, no, this play is a kill. This is 100% a kill. But you have to understand, we only slowed him right here. What another play you can do here, and this might seem a little weird, but if you think there's a chance that he can live if he runs away, is you can just walk up to this guy and just flash auto him. If you flash auto him here, you get your passive, he's going to instantly fucking flash, and then you just follow him with your E. Because the issue here is if you E on him, and then he flashes, you're missing it on like the 60 damage your E does. So if you flash auto, because if you know you're going to have to commit your flashless play, doing it faster is better than doing it later.
Yeah.
So flash auto, alright, and then he flashes, then you chase with your E. Especially because if you flash, it's going to show Warwick that you're committing to this play.
Yeah.
Because this guy clearly doesn't know what the fuck's going on. So... Cool. Run. Very nice. Okay. So, you don't have to push in this wave. Okay. Oh, nice. Alright, cool. Oh, this guy's dead. This guy's dead.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you see what I mean? You got your auto off first here, and it fucks them. And you got two passive procs up there. You procced your passive right here, and you procced right here. That was really good. Okay. This is fine going for this camp here. You know Rumble has to TP here, so...
I think I circle back top lane here.
Okay, you just got to pay attention to Warwick's stats if he's going to be gankable or not, because he's got no mana and he's kind of low. So if you're going to go for this gank, you need to make sure that this wave is a little bit smaller. So for some reason, let's say Rumble stays here. I'm assuming he's going to back out, but if he stays here, you want to kind of wait until some of these minions are going to die before going on this play. If you were to like go behind right now and jump on him, it'd be kind of risky.
Yeah.
But like now it would be like okay. Like this Rumble's actually dead if you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only goal of us doing these golems here is to hit level 4. Okay, so at this point,
left the camp right there.
right here you leave. The only reason you're coming here is to hit 4. You know Rumble's going to TP back, but you have like a 10-second window of him being dead and him channeling TP where you can do whatever the fuck you want. So
yeah, and I'm wasting him just finishing the camp.
yeah, because this 40 gold ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Because now we're waiting for the Warwick to TP. We don't know if he's warded here yet. We don't know what's going on.
I'm just sitting there.
Yeah, and this is okay if we know this place is gonna work. This is okay. This Rumble's really bad. Is this place gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Just want to watch this again. I'm just gonna see if you could have jumped a bit earlier, and I think you could have, but it's fine. You know this guy's enough flash. Like I said, when you're playing KHA'ZIX, your main goal at every gank is to get your passive off. So jump right here.
Yep.
Every inch he gets closer to start, the worse it gets.
Yep.
But still, this is good. This guy dies here. There's like no way he lives. Yep. Cool. Okay, reset out. Yep, your wolves are gonna spawn in like 2 seconds. Or like, yeah, there you go. So you're gonna go take all your camps, and then you could probably go. Oh, that was mid. I was like, what the fuck was that flash? Okay. Okay, so typically in a game, do you have? Oh, you do have stopwatch and boots. Okay, so I would actually like if I'm going R evolve, I like to pick up blue smite. Well, just in general, if I'm getting ahead on KHA'ZIX, Blue Smite's better for snowballing. You're probably going to be overleveling anyway because of how far ahead you are. So you missing out on like a little bit of damage stats from not having cold fields. Like you could have went Blue Smite and double longsword here, and not bought a fucking health pot. If you went Blue Smite and double longsword, it would just give you like you do enough damage right now. All that matters is getting on them. So, you know, having this damage is good and everything, but it's like it's not really too useful because if you can't get on them to begin with, it just doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
So I think Blue Smite's definitely a better pickup here. Plus, Blue Smite actually owns every single champion here. Like I said, all you're doing is just using your Blue Smite so you can get closer to them to proc your passive. Okay, I would have went to Gromp starting.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a Sabal. I did start Wolves. Yeah.
Okay, this isn't gankable. I would have done.
Yeah, that's what they were pinging for
No.
ganks the entire time, and I told them there's no way I can.
No, you want you're gonna win through top lane this game.
Yeah.
You can go, dude. If you have 3 kills, when you're 6 and you have Mobies and R evolve, they're balling. You can fucking 1v2 them. That shit doesn't matter. So just ignore these kids. You need to get your levels. You need to get your 6. Yeah. This gank never works. I would bet my life on. I'd bet my life on it.
Yeah, I walk out of it. Yeah.
But we wasted so much time here. Like this is like a 30-second waste, and it's just because we're listening to our team.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I would just get back on track, go back up to birds, like just farm up. You need to hit 6 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just listening to our bot lane. This is bad. They're already getting smoked 2v2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just okay. Don't really need to harp on it. Obvious. All we have to do here is just go top. I mean, if you think about this vice versa, let's say your team and their team are the exact same, right? What does that mean then? If your bot lane's pinging for help, what does that mean?
That means that they're just straight up losing the 2v2.
No. But what is their team doing then? If your bot lane is pinging for help right now, what is their team doing? Do you think? If your teams were acting the same way right now, what would their team probably be doing? You don't know?
Pinging for assist to call their jungle to counter the gank?
No, Rumble's probably fucking pinging for help too, right? Because he just got destroyed.
Yeah.
So if your teams are the exact same, this guy's baby raging too. So, and what if their Jarvan was making the same mistake as you were? Then where would he be?
Wasting a lot of time standing top lane.
Okay, I mean it might not be a waste of time though, because this might be gankable.
Yeah.
But if you're here,
bot lane's definitely not gankable.
right? But if you're here and Jarvan goes for the gank and you double kill them, the game is over.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, when you're this far ahead, if you were to just farm, you're going to hit 6 before Jarvan. Okay, well, we were late, so we messed up some time. But think about the time that we wasted, and let's assume Jarvan didn't waste time. He's only like half a camp ahead of you in XP right now, but we wasted a lot of time. So just think about that. Could you not auto him here? Because you queued. You queued when you were in your instead of autoing. If you auto him here, he's dead.
Yeah.
Because the passive. And you didn't even auto Jarvan. Like, you gotta just get your passive out. That's your main goal. Just finish it. Oh, you don't have flash. Never mind. Okay, you guys should double kill them here, though. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no. Nice. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Tragedy. The thing is if we would have played the brand kill better, we would have also killed Jarvan. Or, we would also kill Jarvan. A little bit unlucky, but this isn't bad at all. Okay, so our goals right now are hitting 6 and getting our warrior. So we get our warrior at 1175 gold. Okay, I like recalling here. Blue smite. Okay, so when you're in a scenario like this, I would just buy a longsword. By the time that you recall again, you should have 525 gold for your warrior. So I wouldn't really, because it's not like you're gonna go get 80 gold and then recall, right?
Yeah.
So buying a longsword that you're gonna end up using eventually anyway is definitely worth it here. Okay. So at this point in the game right now is you can do two things. You can either go top and get top turret, or try to get top turret, or you can go through bot and start lane ganking them with our evolve. Those are your only real two options, unless this is just a free kill, which I mean it might be. Okay, nice. I actually like what you did here. Once you realized you fucked up your jump, you just full committed to it instantly, which is actually the right play. This guy's movement, I think he actually misplayed. I think Brand actually misplayed here. It was just random movement. He didn't intentionally dodge your thing. So this guy outplayed the shit out of you by doing everything wrong. But as soon as, yeah, yep, flash auto Q, yep, this is the right play. Like you played this fine. Xerath could have healed you, but I guess he didn't. Does he get this kill? No, whatever. Bad luck. You played this perfectly fine. There's nothing bad about this play. You're like, fuck, I just entered. Wait, you didn't buy your warrior? Huh?
I'm trolling.
Wait, you're so tilted. Wait, what the fuck?
I really don't buy it. I'm looking at the OP.GG thing. I really don't buy it. Wow. I'm actually tilted.
Wait. Okay.
I think I get it at 10 minutes.
Oh,
I think
no.
I take some random back because I'm awful. I don't know.
Nope. No. 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 You're dead.
I am.
You should have died. She missed a trap.
Yep.
You notice I can tell you what's gonna happen before the play even happens? That's just what I see. Alright, good, we recalled. Okay, nice. Oh, sell it. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck this health potion, dude.
Sorry, I don't buy a single more the rest of the game. That's the last one.
Alright, nice.
I'm glad we didn't do that other game. I bought about 7 of them that game.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay. So after you're hitting these plants, I think you're just hitting it because you like the animation it does. Because the way that you hit it here indicates that you're not actually trying to clear vision. If they're gonna ward in this area, where the ward's gonna be?
That pathway into the jungle right there, or in Vision of Herald. But I should have.
Okay, well, no one's gonna just ward in front of Herald.
Yeah.
They're gonna ward right here, and they're gonna ward right here, and maybe like right here.
Yeah.
So when you hit this plant, it's this way.
Okay.
Because this gives you literally nothing. All you're doing is you're seeing Rumble if he's right here right now, which, nice. That's literally the only thing that works out for. So okay, so we walked through a ward and we had full vision of it. We are walking around a lot right now.
Yes.
You're down 2 levels. You died mid. Mind you, it was a good play, but it didn't work out, and that's okay. That's how League works sometimes. We just inted bot and was forced on a bad recall. We can only assume that Jarvan is playing normally, so yeah, this guy's ahead of us right now. We need to catch up as fast as possible. If you go for a gank here, you better be telling yourself that if this gank doesn't work, I'm out of the game. And that's when you need to decide if the gank's worth it. This gank isn't going to work, so I hope you don't go for it. This gank shouldn't work. Yeah, we're just wasting time. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually a little bit good. Work TP's bot here, so you can clear these golems, and then you're allowed to get top farm. So this is good for you. All thumbs up. Hopefully we win this bot fight. Holy shit, she's just bubble beaming everyone. Oh, she's bloodthirsty. What the fuck is this shit? She's actually going hard. Snobby's a beast. Okay. So yeah, nice. We get to catch up in XP now. At least a little bit. Okay, so you can probably take another wave here, and then I'd probably reset and buy my Mobies. Because you really do want to buy Mobies when you're playing, I was going to say Blue Cane, R-Evolve. Okay. Okay. If you're planning on recalling here anyway, it does not matter if Rumble takes you down to 100 HP, because he cannot fucking kill you. So just take all the CS, take as much damage as you want, doesn't matter, because you're recalling here anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was like, okay, where the fuck are you? If you're not recalling here, then where the fuck are you going? Because
I'm gonna sit in my red buff for 50 seconds until it spawns.
Yep. Alright, cool. That was okay. I didn't like the fact that we were topside here anyway, but even though we were topside, we still played it right. Okay. So we're still behind in XP here. You really just like want to make sure you're even in levels. Like if you're, if you see that he's been 8 for a while, you have to assume he's close to 9.
Yeah.
But you want to at least hit like bare minimum early level 8.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the bigger problems I've noticed a lot is that I'm behind in XP constantly, and now we're seeing why.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I needed to jump here.
No, you definitely need to jump here. You need to end this fight as fast as possible. You're not trying to stick around. You guys are behind. You're weak. If you have the slightest chance, if she has the slightest chance at living here, you're committing everything to it because you need this kill. Okay. What I don't like here is this W. Even if you hit him with it, what is that accomplishing?
Nothing.
All you're doing is stunning yourself right here. Cast W, stun yourself. You're not even getting the HP from it because he's too far away. Just look for Nami. You still have your passive auto up, so you don't have to ult here. All you have to do is auto her, and then ult, auto, auto with Qs in between to get as many passive procs as possible here. Okay. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Brand was here, but okay, I like this. You ran away from... Okay, yeah, that was actually good. You were able to keep your Mobies this way and potentially transfer this into a kill. If you could have gotten to this bush without getting your Mobies procced, you could have probably killed Brand. So, that was good. Alright, yep, just farm. So right now, you realize there's a lot of shit going on. Some people are on respawn timers, Trista's in base, mid's even, tops pushing to them. You have about a minute now to just farm, because everyone's doing everything else. You just get to do whatever you want. You can just go farm, you're just fucking AFK. Holy shit, it's over!
I honestly don't know what I was doing.
This game is fucking over. So I'm just kidding. Alright, cool. Yeah, just farm it out. No to your birds. You need to just get as much XP as possible. You're not going for a gank here. You're sitting on too much gold? No, okay. Yeah, you're sitting on too much unspent gold right now. If you go for this play, again, it's going to be harder because you don't have a lot of gold. And two, if Jarvan's up here, even though you're 3-1-1, you have to assume that he recalled. Or you definitely... Okay, you shouldn't assume... Or, wait. You can assume that Jarvan recalled, and if he was just bot side in this fight, where's he going to go next? Because if he was bot side, what camps do you think he just did?
His bot camps.
Okay.
He's going to his top.
Right, so we can assume Jarvan's up here right now. And we can also assume that he spent his gold. So even though you have 200 more gold than him total, if he just spent it, he's way stronger than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Really, really good. Literally perfect. I would have done it the same way. Okay. Again, we know Jarvan can be here. So when we're sitting here celebrating our kill by killing a minion, we're intentionally feeding by doing this.
Yeah.
You're dead. It's not even funny. You're so dead. Okay, you're alive, but Warwick's dead. Okay, that's good. We don't give a fuck about our team. Okay, so with two options here, either we recall and just run bot right now, or in my head right now, I'm thinking, okay, I need to get my Dustblade, I need to get my 11. Those are my next two goals. So if we're within 2 camps range of leveling up, then I'd probably do this camp and this camp, hit level 10 and then go bot side. If we're a fresh level 9, or if this camp alone would hit me to 10, or okay, if we're a fresh level 9, I would just recall probably, because we can buy Dirk with this gold and then a longsword. And if we're only 1 camp away from 10, then I would do this camp, because again, we get our level, so when we come bot side, we can just go for the bot play. We don't have to go for these camps that may or may not be up, because you just hit level 10. It's not like this one camp is going to get you level 11, so you can just ignore it for now, right? So you understand what I'm saying, right? Like with the whole...
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. Okay. Shit, Warwick's pissed. Okay, cool. Yeah, wait for your Warhammer. Nice. Did you sell that health potion? Or did you already have it?
I don't know.
Oh man, I would have been fucking heated if you sold the health potion.
I think I sold stopwatch. Yeah, I sold
Okay,
stopwatch.
that's okay, yep.
At what point do you swap trinkets?
As soon as I'm level 9, I go blue trinket.
Blue trinket? Alright.
You don't want to go sweeper on or evolve, because if you're standing in
Wasting
bushes,
time. Yeah.
if you're standing in bushes clearing them, then your R-Evolve won't proc on that bush for 10 more seconds.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, ideally, let's say this bush is warded. If I'm coming to clear it, like, let's say it's warded, like, right here. But it's still in the bush. And, like, I, like, used my pink ward to clear this bush. And I was like, oh, shit, there's a pink ward right here. I would intentionally walk to this side of the bush to clear it, so that this bush doesn't get procced.
Gotcha.
Because it's super cringe when you have to wait for the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is all okay. Yeah, you can go scouting. Or warding. It's okay. So your next goal right now is, again, Dustblade level 11. So you need to hit 700 gold. Okay. Going bot here is fine, but I don't know why you warded this and then, like, walked away and then came back. I'm not
I
really
don't
sure.
know either, just walking around.
Okay. Nice kid instead here. Auto first. Good job. Okay, nice. Executed perfectly. So
Is there
we're...
at any point where I should give my Tristana these kills?
No.
No? Okay. Because, like, I've felt like if, like, you know, I've ganked, like, bot
Oh, you're
lane
gonna get
at a
one
certain
shot. You're gonna get one shot. You're gonna get one shot. You're gonna get one shot. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, just take the kills. Okay. Even if you're playing a tank, if there's an even 1% chance they're gonna live, just take it.
Yeah.
This is okay. I mean, you're just playing. You know, you accidentally ran into Jarvan. Nice. This is good. Okay, you're thirsty for XP right now. Take this fucking camp. Just take it all, bro. Because we need to hit 11, and we need to reset as fast as possible for a Dustblade. You're 3 camps away right now, so doing this camp is, I mean, you need to do it, but it's like, this isn't getting, I really hope you don't recall right here. Okay, nice. Okay, so I mean, when you're in the game here, it's way better for you to go bot side, because, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. You technically could go to golems, kill it, and then reset. You're not going to hit 11, but then you're going to go bot, grab your blue, and hit 11 off it anyway. So I think in this situation, it's actually better to go to golems, just because you clear out the top side, and you're not going to come back up here for a long time anyway. So you're kind of just getting out of the way. Yeah, see, like I don't really like this because it's like you just took blue and then recalled, so now you're wasting time around blue.
Yeah.
But that's good. You got a really nice recall here. This game, like you can 1v9 this game. It's not even funny how easy this game is. You got this so easily. We both know you don't. I'm making you feel bad. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't like that. Okay. I guess since you have evolve, this isn't that bad. But you want to give them the least amount of information possible here. I guess because Tristana's here, it's okay. But if Tristana isn't here, I mean, I don't know if you know if Caitlyn's flash is up or down, etc., etc. Like you don't know what she has here. I would have probably like hugged this wall because you know how like the vision works, right? Like if you're like right here, then they can't see right here, etc. I would have like hugged this wall and then ulted around and probably just one tapped her with my auto attack, and then saved my E. But obviously you have evolve, so it doesn't really matter, and you have Tristana here too. So this guy's dead as fuck no matter what. But approaching a gank, just try to make sure you're not just using your E to open up every play. And I'm not saying you are doing that. I'm just saying it's definitely something you want to make sure you're doing. Yeah. Nice. Oh, I feel so bad that we lost this game.
And I'm sure you're right. I definitely could have 1v9'd it. I'm sure we'll see.
Oh
exactly
yeah.
That didn't happen soon.
Well, no, but there are already a lot of things that have happened that are making this game not as good as it could be. So. Okay. Yeah. So you can't walk into your top side jungle because you're low, and this guy's gonna nuke you like so fucking hard. So you just say, okay, we're just gonna split up the map here. You can take that. I'll take this. Okay, so again, you're in a scenario where you just picked up like 7 kills. You don't want to fight right now. You want to buy, and you want to maximize your buy. So I wouldn't have been against, and I mean it's kind of cheating because I know his red's up here, but I wouldn't have been against you jumping over this wall and just checking to see what camps are up here, because your team probably isn't gonna fight here, and they're also probably not gonna fight because Brand's dead right now. So this is another time where it's kind of like, ooh, how much can I make out of this time where no one's doing anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like this pathing either. If this is worded, they see you all day. Whereas if you walk through this bush, they don't see you. So, make use of your evolve if you're going to get it. Alright, let's check this play out. Okay, just kill Nami. We didn't see Caitlyn here yet, so it's very unfair to say that Caitlyn would have stopped you here. But you can't kill Jarvan and you can't kill Rumble here. So if you're even entertaining this play, it's on Nami, and you're just running out. And you know what? You actually would have got her if you ran into this bush, because you would have got the speed up. So you would have been here a little bit earlier. Yeah, you're just like, fuck it. Which is the right call. At this point, it's just fuck it. If you die here too, you lose Baron, and you lose the game. So, no, this is good. Run. Oh man, I want to kill this bitch so bad.
I think I looked and saw that Jarvan wasn't mid and assumed that he was chasing me, but I just didn't know exactly where from, and he ended up chasing me.
Okay. Like, there's a lot of like micro things that I'm seeing on this KHA'ZIX that like I would be doing differently, like, or even movements, like this doesn't really matter too much in your scenario, but like if this was me playing when I was running like this, like I'll just go over this play like exactly how I would have went for it if I was in your position. Because you start running, your Mobies are up now. So when your Mobies are up, that means you can go into a bush and you get your okay. I would have instantly dipped into this bush. No matter what you're gonna do next, whether it's turning on Caitlyn, whether it's running away, dipping, even if you're planning on going this way, going boop and then going in is better. But if you just run in a straight line, you're risking her popping your mobies, and then you're just dead.
Yeah.
So if you pop in this bush here, I mean, Nami just says fuck it. Like Nami's like nah, right? But it's like this guy's dead. So, and I mean, let's say Nami should have kept following because this guy's actually dead as fuck if you just went for her. But anyways, so that didn't happen. Since I know this play is kind of happening, I probably would have. This is another scenario where it's like I can't do anything now. Like two of my teammates just died. Xerath's top, so we're not wave clearing mid. None of my bot side camps are up anyway, so there's really nothing you could do. I probably would have just went in here and looked for golems or something, or like at the very least wrapped all the way around, and then like looked for a potential play later on in the future here in mid. But you're not going to get anything by doing this. Obviously, you're just trying to live right now.
Yeah.
But even in like scary scenarios, you could still try to make the most of them. This looks like you end up maybe getting a kill here, so this could be okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you're just riding this wall like this, you're not. If Nami's standing right here, she doesn't see you. So all you have to do is come up this play and just kind of go like this, like just walk right up against this wall, and then you could just WEQ out of this guy, and he's dead. We definitely could have killed Caitlyn here. Okay. I need to think, if you get kills right here, that means you get Baron. So getting a kill opportunity there was actually pretty important. I don't know why we're so eager to check our jungle right now. If you hit the W, you wouldn't walk in there anyway. Are you this scared of them being on Baron right now?
I can't remember.
I mean, you are. I can tell by the way you're playing.
Yeah.
It's kind of rhetorical. But, like, they're not, like... Let's take a look at what's going on here. Were people dead or no? They kind of run. I mean, they kind of give a vibe off that they're going to Baron, honestly, the way that they moved, but...
Like, it just feels like they could have been on it, but Jarvan went bot side jungle.
Yeah.
I mean, Caitlyn's out of vision the entire
Yeah,
time.
you know, no, yeah, I'm wrong. This is just, yeah, this definitely looks like they could be on Baron here, yeah. You just don't have enough information, so you do gotta check. So, if you are gonna go for a clear like this, and you're gonna try to get vision, always go this way. Pop in this bush, chain. And if you chain these bushes, you would have just one-shot Brand, because you would have just appeared on him. And he'd be like, oh, fuck, that champ's OP. You can look to re-enter this fight here, but you want to wait for your passive to proc on the bush. So right now we're chilling. Yeah, there you go. Now move in. Yep. I would have done the same thing. I would have ran down here, but I'd be doing this too. Oh my god. You want to die so bad. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the area, it's over. Holy shit, it's just on a smurfing. Dude, this Jarvan could have shit on Xerath. Look at this, look at this. The flag's still down, right? Yeah, he could have.
Right there.
Yeah, and they would not have expected it at all.
No.
Oh my god, Xerath just gets one shot all day right there.
He gets him anyway with the redemption.
Yeah, I mean, he gets him anyway, but whatever.
Sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Not bad, not bad. We got some kills. We're doing okay. We're rebuilding. Yeah, Ghostblade, I like it. Definitely would have had, like I said, would have had Blue Trinket normally, but... Because you want to be able to tell if they're on Baron or not.
Yeah.
And Yellow Trinket doesn't always get the job done, because you run into a scenario where you have to walk right into there to see it, so... Yeah. Okay. Yep, so at this point, all you're doing is farming for your Ghostblade. That's your goal. You're just completing items at this point. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like the way that you're moving around the map. We're just not taking the camps that we could be taking.
Yeah.
The fuck are these guys doing?
I feel like I run around a lot.
But that is what you do on our Evolve
but then
KHA'ZIX.
I run around a lot, but I don't take the camps that are around me when they're available.
Yeah. Like I said, and when you're building lethality, you know how lethality works, right?
Yeah, it's flat armor, so the earlier I get it, the better.
Right, but you know how it works if you're over leveling, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, well they lethality used to work where if you were behind in levels, it was better. If the person you were hitting was higher level than you, it was better. But now they've made it so that if you're higher level than them, it's better.
Oh, okay.
So you need to not be under leveled.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can look at the LoL wiki and like look up lethality and figure all that shit out, but
yeah,
I'm not really gonna go over that. But basically, yeah, you need to be hard on yourself for when you're under leveled. Okay, this play is okay, but if you're gonna go on this at all, you need to fucking commit to it. So you should have ulted instantly after you bursted him for your passive reproc. Cause you're like, look at. Okay, if you.
yeah, I'm wasting like regular autos when they could have been ult autos.
And Duskblade reprocs.
Yeah.
They have no idea this play's fucking happening over here, by the way. So this is you actually win this play pretty hard. Okay. So just go take his camps. This is what I'm saying. Now you're all by yourself again. Ah, finally, all alone. Nice. You can hear the birds singing in the background. Just take his fucking camps. You don't. I mean, you're gonna have it, but you need XP. You need gold. These are the times where you get it. Where like this shit's happening. Like what the fuck? What is even Like what is this, dude? This is so bad. Is he gonna kill him?
Yes. He burned.
No way. Okay, I'm actually watching this again. This is actually the worst thing I've ever seen. If I'm you and I see this, I'm look at this. This guy fucking dies. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh god, that was so fucking pathetic. Okay. This guy's a fucking god. I really wish I didn't see that. Alright. Alright, so that was so fucking bad. Okay. So yeah, like I said, just keep getting your farm. This camp has been up for way too long. You walked by it like 7 times.
Yep.
Okay, so you're waiting right now to see if they're gonna go for Baron, I guess? Probably? What's the problem here? What am I gonna tell you? I'll give you a hint. There's gold and there's farm.
Yes.
There's XP. You need to level up, bro. You're so weak right now. Alright. Just. No, you can't do this. You're sitting on so much gold right now. You need to recall. Like, you need to recall, or you need to be farming. You aren't killing Rebel here no matter what happens. And the worst part is like, say you're new to KHA'ZIX and you don't know your damn... Okay, I didn't realize you went on Caitlyn here. Oh. That was... Okay, that was actually good. That was a good try. If Xerath's paying attention, I think this guy dies. I don't think Xerath's paying any attention. Or is his ulti not up yet? I actually can't tell.
I think it's up now.
It is up.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, Xerath should have killed him. Whatever, it's his fault. That was not your fault. That was a good play. Okay, but you have to understand the longer you stick around here, the worse it's going to be for you. Because this is the longer you stand around here, the longer you don't have your items. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, this is okay. Did that not hit him?
I don't know. I'm actually not sure.
I need to see. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter, but I really want to see this.
It did. It just didn't do enough.
Like I want to say if you like, because if you Q auto, it's not as fast as the auto Q, because you can cancel the auto attack animation with your Q, but you can't cancel the Q automation or the Q animation with the auto.
Yeah.
So I think if you had Q evolve there, if you eat onto him, then auto, then QD would have killed him. Okay. Oh my god, they're so low. What the fuck? They're all dead. You're 1v9. Okay. Golems, top. No.
No.
Okay, birds. No, wrong way, KHA'ZIX. Every camp is up. Okay, what? Okay.
Yeah.
If your team is going to get mid here, it's not because KHA'ZIX auto attacks. Let me tell you that much right now. And honestly, what's better here, okay? Let's actually think about it. What's better here? Getting this turret gold or clearing every camp in the fucking game? Okay, don't answer that question. You're actually not doing anything. You're not even pushing mid. Okay. Nice. Okay, yep. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Start farming. Please start farming right now. Farm.
It's actually comical watching myself walk around all these camps.
What the fuck? Like, you understand like what's going on here, right? Like
Yeah.
we could easily be 2 levels up right now.
Yep.
Okay.
And except I'm 2 levels behind.
You know what's funny? If you were as high level as you would, you would have actually killed Caitlyn right here with that combo.
Yep.
Okay, just trying to make you feel as bad as possible. This is good. You're just hunting. That's good. But please farm. You know, I do this game sometimes. The people I'm coaching is I like to rewind it and see how long ago was it that you farmed a jungle camp. But we're not going to do it this time. But it is a very fun. It's a very fun game, but it's also quite dangerous. So we're not going to play it.
All right.
We're going to let it.
I don't think I want to know.
No, you don't want to know.
I don't.
I don't want to know. Okay, you haven't auto-attacked him yet.
Forbidden.
Look. What's
I
the
think I got
point?
stunned in my auto animation.
But you're
Maybe
because
it's
you're
I
autoing
queued
last,
first. Yeah,
and then you W'd. What the fuck does W do there? What's the point in buying Dustblade if we're not using it? Plus, you have to understand that your auto attack with Dustblade procs 2 parts of Electrocute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to watch this one more time. Yeah, you auto because you W'd right here. If this was an auto attack,
He died. But I don't know if I would have been able to jump out.
yeah, he ulted. He ulted.
Yeah.
He would be dead. He would know ulted you guys here. Oh my god, it's a fucking massacre. It's a brand ulti massacre. Airstrike inbound too. This is so chaotic. Okay, but the point is, Ruhan wouldn't have died, and Tristana would have been slow.
Yeah.
Mark's 1v9ing.
He's trying his hardest.
Okay,
But he was flaming the whole game too, so.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's whatever. It's not here or there.
Yeah. I mean, the point is, you gotta start auto attacking when you open these combos. Just always remember, get that passive down, baby. That's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Maybe I'll farm now.
No, you won't. At this, if you weren't farming before, you ain't farming now. Let me tell you that much.
I think at this point, after I killed
Oh,
him,
wait. Oh, what did we do there? What was so good? What was so good about this?
I don't know.
Look at his health bar before you auto attack versus after you auto attack, okay?
Alright.
Let's watch. You see how much damage your Q does, right? That's your Q. I wouldn't have W'd there, by the way, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm using W way too much, I agree.
You only use your W if you need the heal or you're following someone's flash with it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, they're running away and you're just poking them. Nice.
I remember realizing at some point that I am 2 levels behind and that I should probably start farming. I don't know when that happens, but I believe it does.
I'm not going to harp on your mechanics here too much, but this was an okay play. If you walk out of this bush, though, you need to pop Ghost Blade instantly, because you know you're going for this player. At this point, you already know you're going for this. Ghost Blade right now. Use it right now. Again, you don't have to E here. You just run up and auto this bitch. Even if it's flash auto. If you flash auto smite her, flash auto smite Q, then she flashes away, you follow with E. It's fine. Just a missed opportunity, but it's fine.
Goes very differently if she's dead there.
Yeah, because you don't let it brand here, you don't take any damage, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. You guys just get ace or something, lose the game, or what?
I believe so.
You said fucking went in. Holy shit. I admire this behavior. Okay, if you're gonna do this play, come around here and do it. Because, like I said, you want to cut off this vision. Because if you run up right here and then you ulti, you're right here by the time you appear. And that's way better than ulting from right here. Because
I'm sure it's very possible we would have lost the game anyway, but I know we lose the game right here because of this.
Yeah, you didn't throw the game. Like, you didn't throw the game off one individual play, but yeah, I think you have a pretty good idea.
It just caused the game. It doesn't, like, it's not the reason that we lost. It just makes the game.
Yeah, you're right. Totally. Like, you don't do that play and go, oh man, I threw the game.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go for the play. It is what it is. It's like going for Baron when your team is like losing, and then like they're losing really bad, and the only way to win is like some crazy Baron play.
Yeah.
Like sometimes going for that play is like better than stalling the game out and not going for that play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you're probably gonna fucking lose anyway, right? So you might as well try. Yeah. I mean, I think that game is pretty straightforward. I think you just need to, stop running around so much, and then, you know, I don't know how many games of KHA'ZIX you've played in your life, but the more KHA'ZIX you play, the better it'll get for that whole thing. And, you know, maybe watch some of my KHA'ZIX VODs, and you'll see, like, oh, how does Metaphor approach a gank? Like, how is he walking? How is he using his spells, etc., 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 so,
And start autoing. Start letting health pots.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
Machete.
Yes, no more health pots, I'm not joking. I don't...
Machete refillable every game?
Every game, no exceptions. Unless something changes, but if something changes, all you have to do is open up my stream and see if that's what I built.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. If you're going Q evolve, you want to take this, not this.
And I think the game where I lost, where
mess with our evolve.
Yeah, I think I saw that too before I opened it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't switch it.
It's alright. It's not like the end of the world or anything,
Yeah.
but obviously you want to be the most efficient as possible. But yeah, do you have any like questions about that game or no? Or
No,
just in
not
general?
really.
Anything in general?
Um, no, I don't think I can't think of anything right now. Actually, I just just watching myself run around.
Yeah.
It's kind of an eye opener.
A little bit.
And then seeing the damage breakdown between the auto attack and the Q, I'm gonna start auto attacking
Yeah.
first instead of Q.
And the slow, like you get a slow off too.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's just really important, and you just like flashing to secure passive, Eing onto them, and then flashing after to secure your passive. Just whatever you got to do to get that passive down is really really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that should be basically it. If you have any more questions, you can just message me on Discord.
For sure. All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. And let me know how it goes. And I think if you're gonna keep playing on this account, do it. But if you feel like you're struggling, then don't feel bad for going on your Smurf or whatever and playing jungle on it, and trying to like reclimb to this elo with jungle only.
Yeah.
All right.
Got you. All right.
All right,
Thank you
man.
again.
Yeah, dude. Take it easy.